Kids, we're not playing with the cable. Stop it. It's like he knows. He's like, oh, wait, he just hit record? Great, let's do something bad so Mom yells at me.
Yeah, they really do know, I swear. Hi.
Hello.
Howdy.
And welcome back to Talking with Kitties. He's boyfriend.
She is girlfriend.
And these are our cats.
These are the cats. Here comes one.
Oh, there he is. Sound man, Bubs.
So, standing on my junk.
Yep, that's about right.
Junk man? No,
Junk
like
man,
that.
Bubs?
I don't like that.
I mean...
I don't like that one bit. So, we were not around last week because the past couple weeks have been fucking terrible and really good, but more terrible, but also good, but pretty terrible. We'll get the big one out of the way right off the bat so it's passed and it's done. But yeah, Andrew was here for a week. A whole fucking week.
You're such an asshole. You're such an asshole. Although that did help because I was getting ready to cry a little bit and that definitely made it stop. So good on that. A
whole week on our couch. It took 2 days to disinfect that shit.
You
smelled like boy so bad. Actually, he showered like more than I did, I think. He's a very, very clean boy. Anyways.
Now it just feels wrong to, after giggling.
Sorry.
So my grandma passed away. She was 101. She was ready to go. She's been ready to go, but...
For quite a while.
But it was still a huge blow to the family because she was definitely the matriarch and the glue that held us all together. So I just wasn't up to recording, honestly.
It was a lot that week. It was a whole lot.
Yeah, like, it's been a lot. It's been a whole lot.
A lot of traveling.
Yeah, there's been a lot of traveling and a lot of family and
a lot of emotions.
Getting things gathered and done. Because she was buried in where her and my grandfather lived, so that's about like an hour away. So we had to go there quite frequently, and it was a rough week. Family all over. Andrew was here. Shay came home. I mean, the whole family was here.
So that was like, when I was saying, it was a terrible week and also kind of an awesome week. It was nice having the family back. And you all said it at different times. You all said it was really nice having the whole family together, but then you would think about why the whole family was together.
But then at the same time, like, Grandma would have been so happy to know that everybody was together. So it was bittersweet. I wasn't in the mood to record. We really couldn't. We had people over and things going on, and we debated back and forth if we were going to try to record, but then we just kind of decided that
it would be better to not.
It would be better to just not try to force it because it wasn't going to be. We took a week off for that. I apologize, but it was much needed.
But now we're back. We're here.
But now we're back and we're here, and the kids are fighting.
The kids are so fighting. Not this one.
I have a new job.
She has a new job. She started that last week was her first week.
It's kind of shitty because I was offered the job and accepted it and asked if I could have a week off before I started my job because we had some things we wanted to get taken care of around the house before everything. And then Monday I went shopping with my parents and had a wonderful day. And then Tuesday morning, Grandma passed away. So I had my week off to rest and relax and get stuff done and didn't get any resting, any relaxing, or any stuff done. But I started the new job. The new job is going really, really well. I really like it. I really like the people I work with. Still beginning phase of it. Still trying to figure out, everything that is going on. But I'm really happy with it. It was a good decision. I brought a lot of stuff from home to...
That's what you do. You start a new job and you go nesting.
I nest. I brought a new chair in. I changed out my monitors.
With us having the office upstairs and us being the way we are, we like to like new stuff.
Yeah.
But we don't throw away the old stuff.
No.
So we had this chair that I'd replaced years ago because it started giving me lower back problems.
But it was originally my chair.
It was originally her chair.
And I loved it.
She had gotten a new chair.
Yeah.
So I took the old chair. But then it started giving me back problems. So I replaced that chair, but we couldn't get rid of that chair. So it's just been in the attic for like years.
And he says we couldn't get rid of that chair. We couldn't get rid of it because it's a really good chair and we didn't want to. Not that we couldn't give it away.
And she rolled her eyes and thought it was ridiculous.
I'm like, why? Just give it away. No, I'm really glad we didn't because now it's my work chair and it's really nice.
And I had an old monitor that I had for years, 27-inch 1080p.
It's huge.
And so I bumped up couple years ago to a 1440. Nothing wrong with the old monitor, just
Nope.
1080p, and it's been sitting in the attic. And she's like, "I need a bigger monitor for work." Like, hey,
I had like 2 square Dell monitors that are like super tiny.
She sent me the picture of
And-
them. I'll put it here so you can take a look. I was just like, what year are you working in?
So, even with the bigger monitor now, I have more space to do things on.
I think the monitor that we had at my last job for the camera system was more modern than your working monitors. So,
I mean, again, I work for a nonprofit.
Yeah, no,
so
absolutely.
and
Yeah,
they
yeah,
work. So there's nothing wrong with them.
they can
I'm
consider
just-
everything
and-
as donations. We are donating to your new.
And most people wouldn't even probably like bat an eye at it. They just be like, "Oh, okay, these are my work monitors," and I'm like,
we're spoiled
I
'cause I'm
can't
a
do
nerd.
this
Yeah.
because he has turned me into that as well.
I'd
I
love
also have a new keyboard now that I'm
Yes, it's the
taking,
same, yes.
and now I'm probably gonna have to get a new mouse.
That I'm sure we have covered.
Cool.
Mices everywhere.
Mouses,
Mices.
mouses,
Mises.
mises,
Mooses.
mooses,
Mooses!
mooses.
I don't have anything that big.
Darn it,
Mooses are large
that is true.
and also in charge,
Yes,
primarily because they're so large.
yes,
Yes.
like puss.
No, they're much bigger.
Oh, are
Yeah.
you sure?
Yeah. I know the pictures make them look about this big.
Yeah.
No, much bigger.
Oh,
Yeah.
huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's just like, whatever. I
The
don't
pictures
care.
have to shrink them because otherwise they won't fit in the camera.
They fit in the camera?
No, they don't. That's why I have to shrink them.
Oh.
The photos, they shrink them. What was? Oh, that was Willy Wonka.
Mm-hmm. Where he,
They had to make them smaller so
Yeah,
they fit in the
for
TV.
Wonka vision.
Yeah. Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about?
Who fucking knows? So Andrew was here for a week. I really like my new job.
The tub and surround came in.
Yeah.
And me and Andrew went to pick it up, and it was damaged in transit.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to do a refund and reorder it. So now we are once again waiting for the tub and surround to come in to do the bathroom upstairs.
Hopefully it doesn't take 2 months.
Now they said the guy I talked to at Lowe's was awesome, and he like did everything. He's the one that pointed out he brought it out. He's like, I noticed it just had some holes in the box. So I pulled it open. Like he showed it to me. He's like, this is broke. This is broke. This is broke. He did the whole return process and everything for me. And he said, I guess he could see the vendor's site. And I guess they get it directly from the manufacturer. And I told him that we had been waiting for like a month and a half, 2 months for everything to come in. And he said that on his end, he was seeing that the manufacturer had one in stock. He said whenever they made ours, they probably made another one so they would have it. And estimated delivery date was the 6th, which is week after next.
Yeah.
It'll be
While we're on vacation.
right when we're coming back from vacation, won't it? Like right at the end of the week.
Right at the end of the week.
Yeah. So that could kind of work out perfectly, but we will see. But yeah, the finally came in and it was broken.
Yeah.
Little upsetting.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, at least they're gonna try to make it right. So we'll see how that goes.
We saw a guy about a shed.
Saw a man about a shed, and it's gonna be way more than we expected it to be.
Not money wise,
Not
just
Well,
All
money
of-
wise too.
yeah, all of the work that is going to need to go into it. So we're probably not going to get a shed this
I don't know. We'll have to see
before
how-
winter. We'll have to
Yeah, it
figure
is.
out.
The weather has just switched from like 80s and sweaty to like 50s and rainy.
It's been 60s.
It's been 50s the past 2 days. 50s and rainy since like Friday.
Yeah. So
Fall just came out of nowhere with a vengeance.
yeah.
And we're hitting that time of year. It hit me. So we are going to be home this week. We're recording this today. We're going to be home this week. And then next week, we are going to be on vacation.
Yep.
And we always go about this time of year. Whenever we do go, we haven't gone in years.
We haven't gone in a couple years.
But we usually go around this time of year. And it's always, we leave here when it's starting to get chilly.
Mm-hmm.
We get down there and it's like another week of summer almost. Not quite.
Almost.
But, and then we come back and on our way back, the leaves have started changing or are changed. And
There's
it's
been a
straight
couple
fall,
times that we've
so-
come back and it has snowed.
Yes. So
Like flurries, but still snowed like on our drive home. So
yeah, the nice weather is over.
my weather is starting.
But
I like rainy, cold weather. I don't know why. There's something just cozy and like.
I like rainy cold weather when I can be inside.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be out in it.
But I
Finnegan's very displeased because it's too chilly for him to be out in the patio. So we let
but
him
he still
out.
tries. He
We
goes
let
out
him
for a little
out.
bit.
And he goes, "Oh, this is what I want." He comes back in and curls up in that chair.
Yeah, he likes my chair, which I'm wearing black pants because I'm going to the gym after this, and I'm sure they are covered in.
Oh, whoa!
He just face planted Bubs.
Did he? I couldn't see because the fans were right there.
He didn't mean to. I think he like started to lose his balance, and then he kind of went at Bubs, and Bubs just flopped over.
Oh. I was just gonna say Finnegan doesn't have his chair or the outside, so he's acting a fool this morning, and and
Bubs just hisses.
Bubs is just so done. Stop it.
Bubs is like, I do not want to play. Leave me alone. Because that's the thing. I don't think Finney's trying to be mean. I think
not at
he's
all.
Trying to play,
No.
but
He pushes
everybody
the wrong
else
buttons.
is like, ugh, stop.
Gizzard tries to play a little bit, but he's also much bigger than Gizzard, so everybody's much bigger than Gizzard.
Well, but I think she wants to play like her and Casper played. And
Yeah.
nobody quite plays like her and Casper played.
No. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say everybody plays much rougher, much more rougherly, but Casper could play pretty rough.
Yeah, but Gizzard didn't mind that. I think they felt like they were on like...
They were more evenly matched
Yeah.
too. Like, Finnegan's pretty big, not as big as Bubs, but he's still pretty.
No,
He's still a pretty big
I
boy.
think, yeah, he's a pretty big boy. Yeah. We haven't decided if we're going to record the podcast at the beach or not.
Yeah, we're gonna at least take the camera and kind of see how it goes. I don't know. I might take.
Maybe we'll do a vlog.
I'll take the camera. I'll take the tripod. I'll take a couple things.
Can we do a vlog?
We're gonna do some stuff. I'll take some stuff.
A vlog.
We'll figure out something.
A vlog. I've always wanted to vlog.
We also have our phones too, so we can always just use those.
Truth.
Yeah. So I mean, we have lots and lots and lots and lots of options.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we will take the camera just to have it. I'm not gonna take this whole setup.
No.
We'd have to take the truck.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
That would be hilarious though. That'd be awesome.
To take the truck, just
take the whole setup.
Oh, like everything, like chairs and everything.
Both chairs, the table, the lights, everything, and like set it up like down there somewhere with the big water behind us.
The ocean.
That's it. Yes, that's the big water. Yeah, just have all that behind us. That'd be dedication.
That would be dedication, and we are dedicated.
We're not,
but we're not quite that dedicated.
No.
So thinking back on previous podcasts, I had mentioned that I was going to start practicing wearing makeup, and you would see me looking different. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I am ridiculous. I love the idea of makeup, but I hate makeup. So yeah, I'm not doing it. I returned all of it.
All of it.
All of it. That's not going to happen. So you're stuck with this.
And I also will not be doing makeup.
No.
So you're also stuck with this.
Yeah. I love that face. I love it. You can stop now. Thank you. You're getting me too excited.
Okay. Andrew was here for a whole week. A whole week. Oh. The other thing I forgot. You may remember me talking a few months back about getting the VR headset. Not you. You live with me, so you know I have the VR headset. But yeah, I spoke about getting it a few months ago. We were at Target a couple of weeks ago and saw an open box Logitech steering wheel and pedals, like half price. So we got it. And I was super excited. And we brought it home and I set it up and it did not work.
At all.
We returned that, ordered a replacement. Replacement came. And
It works.
it works. Me and Andrew played a whole bunch of Dirt Rally 2 with a steering wheel and pedals in a VR headset. We spent like an entire day.
Yeah.
We spent like an entire day to take it to. We were just doing time
You
trials.
spent like his last full day at home
Yeah.
doing that. Because like I was at work and the parents were off doing something and you boys literally spent until I got off of work and picked you up to go to dinner.
Him, I was like, hey, it's your last day. We can do whatever you want. What do you want to do? And he's like, I want to do Dirt Rally again. I was like, all right, we can do that. And we lit like all day. We would just do time trials. We would just start a new one and then he would drive it and I would drive it and then we'd go to a new one and then like all day. We did that like all day. It was great. Lots of fun. He gave me some ideas on how to figure out how to stream it, which I'm probably going to do down the road at some point, but probably not going to get into that until we get back.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of fun. It was, it's real tricky though. You guys know the Mario Kart lean. You guys, I know you know the Mario Kart lean. You've seen somebody play Mario Kart and they're like, well, it's real sketchy whenever you do the whole body lean in an office chair and you're like completely, I kept being real scared I was going to fall out the chair. So he was doing much better than I was just because he's more used to VR.
He's more used to VR.
He's more used to VR. I'm more used to the driving. So we were both a little bit off, but the VR part was really throwing me off because I was really afraid I was going to fall out the chair. I did not fall out the chair.
At least not that he's admitting.
No, I have not fallen out the chair. I'm not saying I won't fall out of the chair, but I have not yet. But yeah, good times with the VR rally car. So she hasn't done it yet.
Not yet.
She says she's going to.
I will eventually.
Not sure that I believe her.
No, I will probably. I mean, I'm not like, woo, but I'll try it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I'll never know if I like it until I try it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
She has a doctor's appointment tomorrow because I threw a fit.
He actually did. Like, he almost kind of yelled at me and kind of guilted me into going.
Threw
and
a fit.
I'm thankful that he did, but I'm also very nervous.
Why?
I don't know. I have quite a bit of anxiety about it, though. I am going to go and have them... I'm going to see a new doctor because I don't like my doctor. We're not getting into that. So I have an appointment with a new doctor, and I want to discuss the medication I'm on because I don't think it's working the way it's supposed to. And I have very itchy legs.
Yeah, she's got some big rashes on the front of her legs.
So I've had the rash for a long time. Like, it comes and it goes. Yeah. It'll like be here for months and then it'll go away for like a month or two and then it'll come back. Mm-hmm. And I've had it for a couple of years just on my right leg, just between like here and here. And then this year it has started on this leg as well. So it's time to get it figured out. I was at a doctor once with the doctor I don't like, and she gave me the runaround and didn't tell me anything. I'm going to see another doctor. I'll probably end up having to go to a dermatologist to find out what it is.
Didn't your last doctor give you the runaround, didn't really give you an answer on the leg, and then try to give you diet pills that were still under testing?
Yeah. Well, no, they weren't under testing. So, all right, we'll go into it. Screw it. This bitch.
Whoa.
No.
Yeah, I know.
She's a bitch. She's not a doctor. She's a PA. Nothing against PAs at all. But she runs tests for everything. Everything. She sent me to get a test once to see where my ovaries were because she couldn't feel them when she was... I don't freaking know. She's weird. Testing for everything. And the last time I went to talk to her about my medication, which we didn't discuss. She was an hour and 40 minutes late for my appointment. And I poked my head out and was like, hey, I'm on my lunch break. I'm already 40 minutes past my break. And I still haven't seen her yet. Is she coming? Should I leave? Should I just reschedule? Like, what's going on? And they're like, oh, no, she's just finishing up. You're next. And then she comes like stomping in the room and she's like, it's not like I was sitting eating bonbons, Cora. I'm like, well, I didn't think you were eating bonbons, but
you're 40 minutes
you're
late.
An hour and 40 minutes late. I have to get back to work. What the hell? And she was just really rude. And then without even asking me anything or talking to me, granted, I know I'm a big girl. I know I need to lose weight, but she didn't ask like, how are you feeling? How are you, nothing, no questions, no nothing. Nothing. Literally came in, bitched at me about bonbons, and then said, so I want to start putting you on this new pill. It's called Ozempic. It's actually for people with diabetes, and you don't have diabetes. You're not even pre-diabetes, but it's a really good weight loss pill. And we are going to get you tested, and we're just going to kind of flub the numbers or something a little bit so it looks like you're I'm concerned that you might be pre-diabetic, so we can get you on this medication. I'm getting everybody on it because it's just this really, really good pill. And I went, what? Like, I literally had made the appointment to talk about the medication I was already on. And without even talking to me about that, without even asking me how I was doing, after bitching at me for being upset that she was an hour and 40 minutes late, she starts telling me she wants to put me on a weight loss pill that isn't even a weight loss pill, but a diabetic pill.
I knew it was something like that. It's been a while.
And I
was livid.
I wasn't. I was very polite with her.
Yes.
And I said, all right, well, like she gave me a bunch of paperwork, told me to look into it, and then gave me a paper to go and get my blood work so she could figure out the numbers so we could figure out how to get me on it. Oh, no. She wasn't going to flub my numbers. I think that was in my tirade, like my irrational side of my brain that was so fucking pissed at her. She wasn't going to flub my numbers. She was going to, if I wasn't testing and wasn't pre-diabetic or wasn't within the range that she needed me to be to give me these pills, you could get online on some website and sign up and they would give you the pills.
Okay.
She's like, it would be a little bit more money though, because your insurance wouldn't be covering it, but it's worth it. That's how it went down. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
Then left. Never asked me anything else. Never talked to me about the medication I wanted to talk to her about. Didn't talk to me about anything else. Then she just scooted me out the door to go get blood work. I didn't go.
Didn't get blood work.
In fact, I came in, I ripped up the blood work paper, got on and canceled my next appointment with her, and said, I'm not going back to her. I'm done. This was the final straw. I'm done.
It's a pretty big straw.
Turns out, I've been reading up a little bit. Ozempic, for people who are on it for just weight loss, has all kinds of shitty side effects.
You were saying that there are some pretty serious side effects that you had found.
I'm fat. I know I'm fat. I don't want to take a weight loss pill that isn't even strictly for weight loss.
So she had gone to talk to her doctor, who's not a doctor, about the current medication she was on. And she was no help whatsoever. Didn't even talk to her about it. So I didn't want her to just go off of her medication on her own, because that could have repercussions that weren't good. But she didn't want to stay on it because it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do, and just back and forth and back and forth. And I finally just snapped a little bit, because you were saying about your leg, and it was starting to spread to the other leg. And I just kind of like snapped, and I was like, look, you want to change your medication, you got to talk to a doctor. You want to fix your leg, you got to talk to a doctor. And there was something else. And it's like you need to find a doctor. You need to find a doctor and go.
Because I'm not sleeping.
Yeah, not sleeping. That was the other one. You need to talk to a doctor. That's what they're here for. And I know you had a bad experience, but you need to find a new doctor, and you need to go too. And she's like, whoa. And I was like, no, you need to find another doctor. And then you were looking into something. What were you looking into? What was the final guilt trip? You were looking into something. And I was like, oh man, if only you could put this kind of effort.
I was looking for sunglasses.
Yes, the sunglasses.
I was looking for new sunglasses because my sunglasses are really scratched.
And I was like, oh man, if only you could put this kind of effort into finding a new doctor, then maybe you wouldn't have all of these other issues. And that was the final guilt trip that got her. So she's going in tomorrow. Yeah,
I'm going in tomorrow seeing a new doctor. I just told them I have a few things I want to discuss, but I have a rash on my leg and I want to discuss some of the medication I'm on. So we'll see.
Because the old crabby doctor was the one that put you on the medication.
Yeah.
Has she ever talked to you about it since she put you on it?
Yeah. The one time I went in for a refill and I told her that I didn't think it was working and that I wasn't still really sleeping and yada, yada, yada. And she told me that it's probably not working whenever my hormones are up, whenever I have my period. So when I'm on my period, take an extra pill.
Take 2. Yeah, I remember that. Just all bad. And I have had the exact opposite experience with my doctor. Like, it's one of the first things he asked me, like, how's your mood? How's everything going? How's the medication working? Do you think it's a good dose? Do you want more? Do you want less? Do you want blah, 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 blah. Like, complete polar opposite of reactions with our doctors about our medicine. So, yeah, it's time for you to find someone new.
Yeah.
And she did. I finally got through to her, because I don't know if you're aware of this, but she's a little stubborn at times.
No.
Let's see.
Basically, he looked at me and he's like, look, I plan on keeping this around for a while, so you need to start taking better care of it. And then I'm like, yeah, if I'm not going to do it for me, I should at least do it for you.
Because think about what a fucking mess it would be if I was completely on my own. I can't take care of myself, and I got these 3 animals. What a shit show that would be. What a shit show that would be.
So I need to stay around to keep them alive.
Yes. Right.
So I have to go to the doctor and deal with that.
And you had such bad experiences that you're all up in your head about
I've had a lot of really bad experiences, and the last thing I need to do is go in already feeling kind of depressed and nervous, and then have another doctor just go on about how fat I am and how I should go on Ozempic. I swear to God, the first time she mentions Ozempic, I'm walking out. I will walk out. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know how that's going to go. I'm trying. So we're going to go to a new doctor. We're going to get stuff figured out. And then I work all week. And then Friday I'm off, and we're going to...
Friday's going to be our packing day.
Pack and prep. And then we're going to...
Leaving Saturday morning.
Yeah, we're going to leave Saturday morning, and it's going to be wonderful.
Well, I mean, it won't be until... That drive down there is never wonderful.
It's not bad, though.
It's not bad, but it's not wonderful. It's okay-ish.
Yeah. I mean, we usually have fun. What?
I'm excited to stop at a Hardee's.
Oh, we're not stopping at Hardee's.
What the hell? Your family's the worst.
No, we really are probably stopping at Hardee's.
Your dad's a creature of habit. We always stop at Hardee's.
Hi, buddy.
So, Frank, Hardee's. All right? Thanks.
Come on. Come on.
What you doing, buddy Roo?
You can't. Is it that hard? You can't have my orange juice. Fine, you can have a little sip of orange juice.
Mic is working. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
Trying to start back at the gym.
I've also been helping with that.
Yeah. I'm going to try to start going back to the gym, which then I'm going to go to the beach, but you know, whatever. So I was kidding. You can't really have my orange juice. So I'm going to the gym and then I'm going to get these nails taken off because they're lifting pretty bad.
This is today's plans.
And then I think Shay and I are going to get nails done when I'm visiting. So I think what I might do, since I have to go to the store to buy stuff to take these off anyway, I might buy a pair of glue-on ones. The Glamnetic ones. Glamnetics are supposed to be really good.
Never even heard of them.
Yeah.
I'm not big on the whole.
No, but it's a brand that like is really popular and everybody seems to really like. And they have all different like sizes and shapes and like designs. So I'm hoping that they'll be all right. I've just never been able, I don't know. I'm curious to see if I'm going to be able to do it myself or if I'll need your assistance. That's my plan for today.
I don't know if I'll be available today.
What?
I don't know if I'll be available to assist today.
All right. Well, then I'll do it and Pusser will help.
Depend on your brother.
It'll be awesome. Pusser and I. Oh! Speaking of awesome and awesome you Pusser. Being taken care of doing shit with brother. I got to have the evening to myself last night because
Baldur's Gate.
This one was like, what's the plan tonight, girlfriend? And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, well, do I want to shower? Do I want to play games? Do I want to? I'm like, look, go shower. I'll start making dinner. When dinner's done, I'll bring you your dinner upstairs. You can play games, play till whenever. There was New Love is Blind. I only got 4 episodes. There's only 4 episodes. The next ones are going to come out like once a week. So I have to wait. If I don't watch this week and I don't watch next week, when we get back from the beach, I'll have like 3.
Wow. Yeah. That's a lot. That's
so I'm excited. It's good, but it's not as good as the first 2. There's no one that like really like jumps out at me as like fan favorites like the last 2 seasons had.
I don't know. I just know that I came downstairs towards the end of it and there was a hot Puerto Rican.
Yeah. There is.
I mean, they're all pretty attractive on that show.
It's kind of like a role that they have to be hot.
And like, they're all concerned, like, oh man, what are they going to look like? They're going to be hot.
Have you ever seen someone that's not hot on the show? Like, come on now. It's reality television. They find the people that are like not real. Normal, not real.
The reality is, no.
The reality is most people don't look like this. But.
Oh. Squirrel.
Were you afraid butts were attacking? Not the butts.
Oh. What are you doing, Goo?
Hi, little Loafy Loaf.
Oh, she's right. Oh, she's behind the fan.
She's
we'd have all 3 of them again.
Hardcore loafing.
She always hardcore loafs.
She's not crash landed like she was earlier.
Yeah, she doesn't fuck around. She's hardcore.
Parkour.
I got a new toy that was a lot. It's been ridiculously fun. It's a little handheld gaming device. It's basically like a Game Boy that doesn't suck.
Game Boys didn't suck.
Well,
I loved Game Boy,
but it can play Game Boy games. It's a little handheld emulator.
It's pretty neat.
It's pretty neat. I'm playing Super Nintendo games on something that literally fits in my pocket like this.
It's too small for me to play.
Right here. Yeah, it's got
the buttons are backwards.
I got all the stuff on it. I got all kinds of games on it. Like I think like 3,000 or 4,000 games on it. Like a ridiculous amount of games on it, and it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's been really enjoying himself, so that's good.
Yes, and it's really weird how well because it's like a 3.5-inch screen. And you'd think a lot of stuff would be way too small, but a lot of the older consoles were built for like CRT TVs, which were like, the resolutions work differently, but they're like 480p. Kind of transfers really well.
Yeah, they actually look pretty good. Like, it's not hard to see. It's not like grainy. It's pretty nice.
It's really nice. I'm excited. That's going to be going with us on the vacay. And it's just, replaceable It's like off the shelf parts that they build it with. So it's like, the battery, there's like a part where you pull the battery out, you can buy a new one on Amazon or whatever. USB-C charging, headphone jack. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And it was like $60.
Yeah. It took a long while to get here, though.
It took a long, yeah, because it's a slow boat from China. Well, not even a slow boat from China. It was on a fairly quick boat from China, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a couple weeks to get here, but yeah, it's awesome. One of the best purchases I have made this year. I've been enjoying that. I've been playing a lot of Chrono Trigger. It's been a lot of, I told you this, it's been a lot of, not wish fulfillment, but
kind of
wish fulfillment. Because, we got some of the consoles when I was younger, but you have to buy the console and then you have to buy the games. And you could rent games back then, but there's a lot of them we would rent for like a weekend. Because you'd rent them on Fridays. That way you could have them for the whole weekend. And we would rent them on a Friday and have them for the weekend. I get like halfway through the game or something and I'd have to go back. I never get it again. So there's so many games I started that I never saw the ending of. So getting into some of that and some of the RPGs I couldn't get into. Because you don't want to rent an RPG. An RPG is going to take like 24 to 40 hours to complete. Like, I don't know. But yeah, lots of stuff. Some Metroid, some Castlevanias. Chrono Trigger currently, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, he's been pretty happy.
Pretty excited. It'll do lots of old stuff. But it's always, because I played with emulators on PC, but it was always just felt kind of weird being like on the PC there to play these old. This is like the perfect. They translate the handheld so well.
They do. They really do.
Crazy how well it works. It's been fun. And it's transparent black plastic. So that smoky gray, see the stuff through it. I grew up in the 90s, so transparent electronics are like, bring that back.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Gizzard. Loafing up a storm.
She looks very proud of herself.
She looks very proud of herself.
Gizzard always looks very proud of herself. Finnegan always just looks very happy about everything in general. And Bubs.
He's a Grumposaurus Rex.
He's such a Grumposaurus Rex. All the time. Those are our aminals.
They're very sleepy.
It's very funny.
It's nap time.
It is dreary, rainy.
It's a dreary, rainy, chilly day, and it would be. They already they just ate. Mm-hmm. It would be perfect nap. Maybe I won't go to the gym. Maybe we'll take a nap.
Video game and nap.
I'll dream about working out.
Okay, let me know how that works.
Yes. It's a good idea though. You can't deny you want to take a nap. I can always work out after a nap. That won't happen.
You got to get going early while
there's
still some motivation.
There's no
you can
that.
Yeah, but you can pull up. You can fake some motivation now. If you get on the couch or in bed for a nap, you won't even be able to fake the motivation.
I won't even be able to get the motivation to make dinner.
Nope. Because you won't be all that motivation will go towards getting out of bed or off of the couch. And then
none.
Done.
Rest of the day's over.
Done.
You upset Finny.
Dude,
and Bubs. They all looked at you like, what the hell, man?
You guys should be used to me being randomly loud.
And they all go back to normal. Oh, Gizzard was wonky eyeing you.
No.
Yeah.
Gizzard wouldn't wonky eye me.
She did?
No.
There was a wonky eye?
What did Gizzard do to you the other day that was...
jerkish?
No. Opposite of that.
When she jumped up when we were recording yesterday?
No. Which you guys will see next week.
It's so cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because yesterday we recorded a Let's Play for next week while we're gone.
All Day Game Day is what we recorded.
What did I say?
Let's Play.
Oh, yeah. We did. Yesterday we recorded an all day game night for while we were gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll see that they're going to be posting out of order because you'll get this one this week, which you're looking at right now. And next week you'll see the one that we recorded yesterday, which was a week ago.
Yes.
So confusing.
Yeah, but it's true.
Like
so you'll see it and it'll be fun.
Yeah. I got pictures of her being my shoulder parrot.
And then she was my shoulder parrot. What did she do the other day that was...
Gizmo, what did you do the other day? Dad, take my name out your mouth. Whoa. What else has been going on? I feel like there's more than this. Yeah, with the shed, we mentioned the shed. But for them to warranty the shed, we have to have a gravel bed laid down for drainage.
Yeah.
Because if they just plop it down someplace and then in a year or something, we call them and they're like, yeah, our floor's all soft. And we're like, oh, that sucks for you. So
yeah,
so that we weren't expecting all that. So we're going to have to empty our shed, figure out some place to put everything that's in our shed, tear our shed down, then have somebody come in, lay down a gravel bed, and then after all of that, have them bring in a shed, drop it, and then put all the shit back in the shed. And I don't know where the hell we're going to put everything in the shed, because the reason we have it is because we don't have any place to put it.
Yeah.
So we have a shed.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It'll be something. That's a whole nother thing. That's why.
Absolute worst case scenario, we'll bring Durd's trailer over and we'll put everything on there and then take it to his house and put it in his shed that he has.
Something. We'll figure it out. But yeah, it's why we're not sure if we're going to be able to get into it this year yet or not. Just because getting everything lined up, I think, is going to be the biggest pain in the ass. We're getting into. I mean, we won't be able to do anything until after we get back. I'll be beginning of October already.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what the winter is going to look like, but we won't know till we're in it. But yeah, so that's And we still got to get the bathroom done at some point because they broke our tub and surround. Well, the tub was good, but the surround wasn't. But like the guy said, and it's 4 pieces, but it's all sold as one piece. So just because one part of it was broken, they have to replace the whole thing.
Come on.
She's been scratching over here too.
Come on. She's like, no, you want me too much.
Yeah, maybe. She's like kind of sitting there looking around.
She's like, I thought about it, but you're a little too excited, so no.
Yeah, I'm going to have a busy week this week. I got to edit 2 podcasts. Well, I don't have to edit 2 podcasts. I can always take next week's with us and edit it while I'm down there, but I'd just rather not do that. That sounds terrible.
It's a vacation. You want to be able to.
So I gotta get 2 podcasts edited, 2 Let's Play videos edited, and probably at least I would like to get 1 more play along video edited and get that all prepped up, because that way, if I can get all of that done, then when we come back, I can just go directly back to business as usual, so I won't have to worry about having to play catch up or anything. Yeah. So like we'll come back the following Saturday, and then on Sunday we record, Monday I edit, and then I'll be rolling back over again. So
I have a gizzard.
That's the plan for my week.
This is Gizzard. Hi. Hi, little one.
This is the Gizzard.
This is Gizzard.
The big green eyes.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna put my butt on your head.
That's all right.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Can I lay there? Okay.
Nothing.
I don't think it's me. I think it's this chair. She likes this chair better for some reason.
Well,
probably because she can she could kind of see out the window if we didn't have them closed.
Yeah. Back in the day, whenever she was kitten, she used to hang out in the basement with me at the computer desk, and she would climb up on the back of my chair, which is the one that you have at work now. Mm-hmm. She would climb up on the back of that chair and just hang out on my shoulder. I got tons of pictures of her being my little shoulder parrot. And then I changed chairs, and the new chair, she couldn't get on the back of. She would try, and it would be terrible, but it did not work. And now I think I think part of her misses being a shoulder. Whoa.
Gizzard.
I think part of her misses being a shoulder parrot, so she can do it again. She's like, hey, I can be back here on your shoulder. Yay. What?
I feel bad.
Why? She's fine.
I don't want her to think I did it.
She doesn't. Just chilling. She thought you did it, she wouldn't still be there. So yeah, I think that's about
all of our updates.
Yeah.
That's about everything that you've missed with us the last 2 weeks.
And then
next week we'll be on vacation, but you will have an episode. Yes. You will get to see All Day Game Night.
Yes. And it's much better than the last one.
Yeah.
It's much better than the last one.
It was more of a conversation starter game than an actual game. It wasn't really a game per se.
No spoilers. You'll find all that out.
Yeah, you'll find all that out next week.
So thanks for stopping by. Sorry about last week. And we will see you again in 2 weeks, even though you'll see us next week, but we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, we just wanted to hit you with a quick update because she had her doctor's appointment this morning and so forth. And after I was editing everything today, and I realized it was kind of like left open, and I was like, it's going to be like 2 weeks until we can actually like follow up with everything. So I figured
and I'll forget.
Yeah, we'll totally forget. So I figured I'd talk her into doing a quick follow up tonight. So here you go.
Brief recap. I was really afraid to go to my doctor's appointment today. Thought for sure I was going to get the whole, you're fat, let's put you on Ozempic, blah, 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 blah.
Same thing you got before.
Same thing I had before. Like, why don't you want to see your old doctor? Blah, 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 blah. And I wasn't going to get into any of that. But the woman I saw was incredible. She came in so friendly, listened to all of my concerns, asked me follow-up questions about my concerns. I explained to her about the rash on my leg. She looked at it, asked questions about it, asked me everything I've tried over the counter for it, tried to give me some other like ideas of what I could do. And I'm like, yeah, I've tried that. I gave her like all kinds of information. She listened, really seemed to care what I was explaining. And I was like, I'm just sick of being itchy. And she's like, oh my goodness, I totally understand. No one wants to be itchy. That would be awful. So she wrote me up a prescription for a steroid cream for my legs and then said, if that doesn't work, because I'm going back for a follow-up in a month, 2 months actually. She has one other thing she might try if this doesn't work, but she really thinks this is going to work. And if not, she's going to get me to see a dermatologist. Asked if it was okay and if I thought that was the correct plan or if I wanted to just see a dermatologist. Like she was asking my opinion and how I felt about everything that she suggested, which I loved because I'm not used to that at all. I'm on a medication. It doesn't really matter. You can know. I don't care. I'm on Prozac. I'm not happy with how Prozac has been working.
You were kind of just shoved on it.
Yeah. So I did have anxiety. I was a little depressed and I wasn't sleeping. And she's like, oh, this will work. And she just kind of threw it at me. And then every time that I've gone back and tried to tell her, like, I don't think it's working and give her reasons why, then she told me about Ozempic and wouldn't listen. So I went in with this doctor and I was like, look, I'm on Prozac. I'm only on 20 milligrams, which is one of the lowest ones you can go. I think they go down to 10. I feel like I have brain fog with it. I still don't sleep. And I cut out a lot of the things in my life that were causing me anxiety and causing me to really be depressed. I said, I don't know that I need it anymore. And if I do need something, this isn't the right pill for me. I don't feel comfortable. Didn't second guess me, didn't question me, didn't say, well, let's keep you on it. Let's change it. She's like, all right, so what we'll do, she's like, I'll get you capsules. We're going to get you 10 milligrams. Tablets. You're going to be on it. Tablets. Thank you. Because I'm on capsules and you can't cut capsules.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So she said that she's going to get me on 10 milligram tablets, take that for 2 weeks, then cut it in half, which puts it down to 5. Take that for 2 weeks and then I'm done. And then we're going to wait 2 weeks after that. And then I'm going to go back in and see her. And she said, then we'll reassess like how I'm feeling, if the brain fog's gone, if I'm sleeping, if my depression or anxiety came back. And she's like, please, please, please. She's like, if you start doing this and you notice like your depression comes back like really bad, or if you have like your anxiety spikes, she's like, don't wait. She's like, call me. We will get you in and we will get something else for you to figure it out.
Because that's one of the things with, because that's Prozac's an SSRI or whatever.
Something like that. SRI.
You're not supposed to just stop those.
No, and I told her, I was like, I kept telling everybody in my family, like, I'm just going to quit it cold turkey. I don't want to take it. I don't want to take it. And she's like, you are on a pretty low dose. She's like, but we don't suggest you do it that way. But she didn't question me. She didn't try to talk me out of it. She's like, this is what we'll do. And then she's like, go for a couple weeks. We'll reassess. We'll see if it's working, if you need it. She's like, if you still think you need something, we'll try something else. And then I told her about not really sleeping much. She gave me a bunch of good ideas for that. I did tell her we're taking melatonin. And I asked if it was safe, if it was okay. And she said 3 to 5 milligrams of melatonin is perfect.
Which is what we're doing, 3 milligrams.
Yeah, we're doing the lowest melatonin and it's working. Yeah. And she said our body already creates... Yeah, but I must have done a high dose of it.
Well, it was hard to find that small of a dose whenever we were looking. Everything was like 10, 15 milligrams.
But she said, your body naturally produces it, so fars aren't for whatever reason. It's totally safe. It's not like addiction forming. So you can take it, habit forming, yeah. So she's like, you'll be fine to take it like every night. It's not a problem. She's like, but if you get up higher than 5 milligram, it's just going to make you drowsy and not do any benefit. It's not going to be any different.
Good to know.
She was wonderful.
That sounds more like... I'm
really, really, really happy with her. She listened. She listened.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like your doctor, like that's not how a doctor's supposed to be. I was just, she seems like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah. Like she's got you hear about doctors with like God complexes.
Yeah.
But she's not even a doctor. So it's like, it's like a weird short man syndrome or something. So
then I went into work and was talking to my coworker about it. And I was just like, I had a really good doctor's appointment. And she's like, have you had bad ones? Like, she was like, you don't have to tell me. And then I kind of just started like spewing everything. And she's like, I want to know who this doctor was that you went to first.
So you
like,
never have to go to her.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. And I'm like, because a lot of people know her. I don't want to because a lot of people love her. And she goes, it doesn't matter if a lot of people love her. If she treated you like this, you needed to find a new doctor. So I told her and she's like, I haven't heard anything about her. I don't know her. She's like, you need to like turn her in or report her or something because that's weird. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that, but thanks. But she was very unhappy for me, but then very happy for me today with everything that worked out. So I'm happy. Everything's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to get on the right track. Although I got a text message that my prescriptions were ready. And then I went in and they're like, oh, yeah, no, they're not. They won't be until tomorrow.
Well, it's because of the tablets.
It's because of the tablets. Yeah. They thought that it was just capsules. And they're like, oh, no, wait, sorry.
Yeah, so they got to get those in.
Because they're like, they always do capsules. I'm like, yeah, I'm weaning myself off, so I need tablets. And she went, that makes sense.
Yeah. So all good things.
Yeah, all really, really good things. I'm really happy.
Yes. And
these are mama pants.
You can probably, these are also mama pants. You can probably tell because you're watching the whole thing, but when I was editing today, you were just not with it because I didn't realize how much it was on your mind.
It's been on my mind a lot until you made me make the appointment.
I was editing and I was watching everything this morning and I was like, yeah, her mind is not on what we're doing. She is a million miles away.
I was terrified. Mm-hmm. I really had like a bad like fear of doctors after that. And
I'm like I said, I'm sure since you're watching this or listening to this, you can see the difference just because you just saw yesterday, like 10 minutes ago. So
yeah.
It's like a flip switched.
A flip switched. Yeah, no, I feel a lot better. So hopefully we'll get my potential eczema on my leg figured out.
Yeah. Do you have the cream for that? Like you have it? Oh.
I probably could have picked it up too, but I have to go back tomorrow, so I didn't think about it. I'm like, I'll just pick it up tomorrow.
So it's a prescription.
See, no, it's a prescription.
Yeah. But the way you said about it, you said she gave you a cream. So I thought like
a prescription for the cream. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought she gave you the cream.
No, I have to pick up everything at Giant Eagle. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow everything starts.
Hopefully tomorrow evening after work everything will start, and then by the time we get back from vacation, hopefully everything will start
be in progress
and fixing itself.
Yeah.
So
that way, that should I think this little update catches us up on everything that we were just talking about, and kind of catches everything up. So whenever we come back from vacation, we can just tell you about vacation and everything else. So. Yeah.
I'm still going to try to make him vlog vacation a little bit.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. And
so
I was thinking about that too. There's probably going to be a lot of phones and stuff too.
I was going to say, so maybe we'll have like a vlog the first week we get back, and then we'll go back to podcast like the next week.
Maybe. And also, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a whole lot of silly TikToks that might happen.
Oh, there's going to be so many silly TikToks. And
if you're not into TikTok already, hop on the TikTok or Instagram, or
we'll probably put them on both Reels and
YouTube,
TikTok and
all the things,
all of the
shorts.
Things.
You'll find
us. Just look for it.
Yeah.
Follow us.
Don't follow us.
Don't follow us, but find us. Whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do. You live your life.
You live your life, and if you want to include us, that'd be great. Yeah. If not, we understand.
But anyways, we'll see you then. Thanks for stopping by again.